How's it going, guys? Today we're going to show you a few handy tips on how to pick out your bicycle for your child. First one we're going to start off with is a balance bike. As you can see, a balance bike doesn't have any pedals, stabilizers. It's literally for your balance. So it's starting off with maybe a 1.5-year-old on this particular bicycle. It's a low frame, multi-adjustable on the saddle. It's a great learning bike. If your child's going to start off without stabilizers, it gets them really used to staying up off their feet, getting the good balance on the bike. So your first proper bike that you're going to get for your child, starting off at the age of 2, depending on height, will be a 12-inch bicycle. On kids' bicycles it is measured by the wheel size rather than frame size, so look out for that. A lot of the 12-inch bikes, most of them will come with your stabilizers, unless your child has started off on a balance bike. You can just take off the stabilizers. The saddle will be multi-adjustable, the handlebars will be multi-adjustable. The main thing you got to look out for on the 12-inch bike is that your child can actually reach the pedal at its lowest point. So this is a 14-inch bicycle here, and again it's wheel size on the child's bike, not the frame size. So this would generally do from a 3-year-old up to maybe 5.5 years of age, depending on their height. So once you do find the correct wheel size for your child, again it's adjusting the saddle, adjusting the handlebars. As you go up into 14s and 16-inch bicycles, you do get the options of different frame materials, so it's important to look out for that. You can get an aluminium frame, or like this rally bicycle, you can get a steel frame, depending on your budget. This bike would generally suit from a 5-year-old up to maybe 7.5 years, depending on height again. So it's wheel size and not frame size on this guy. Once you do find your correct wheel size, again, adjusting the saddle, handlebars is always going to make it a more comfortable ride for the child. You can install stabilizers on this bike. A lot of 16 inches don't come with stabilizers, and the reason being it's getting them used to progressing on the bicycle. As you do go into the 20-inch bikes, they do get a little bit more of a performance bike. You're going to get 5 to maybe 6 gears on the rear, rather than just having a single speed bicycle. Also, you will have more options in a 20-inch bike of aluminium and steel frames, so it's always good to check out what bike you're going to want for your child. On the 20-inch bike, you're probably going to get maybe 3.5 to 4 years growth time out of the bicycle. And again, like the previous bikes I've showed you, it's all about wheel size rather than frame size. So once again, you find your wheel size that's correct for your child. It's all about adjusting the saddle and adjusting handlebars. On the more modern kind of 24-inch bicycles, you can chop and change your stem length, which is a good feature as you're getting into the bigger bicycles. Also as well, what you'll notice on the 24-inch bicycles over the other ones is the gearing. You've got a lot of gears on the 24s, and that's getting you ready for adult bicycles. So you've maybe got 5 to 6 speed on the back and 3 gears on the front. So once you've found the right size bike for your child, it's essential to get a helmet for your child. Finding the right size is always advisable. Bring the child with you so you can fit the helmet on. Every child has different size heads, so most of the helmets will be adjustable from the rear of the head. After your helmet, you can get the likes of elbow pads, knee pads, just to protect the child a little bit more. They will have knocks and bangs on the bicycle, which every child does.